Alright, week 5. I'm going to do this in a couple videos, but I'll smush them all together. So, just quick outside. There's 2 weeks worth of carrots, 2 weeks worth of new radishes. The normal radishes, I'm trying to get the flower, but the birds keep eating them. And different type of carrots. Ginger's poking through. Stupid snail. Garlic, after I trimmed it, sprouting pretty good, and green onions are just growing crazy. They're almost 3 feet tall. That's the short version for outside. So inside, I recalibrated the thermometer. It probably needs to be done again, but it's about 95 to 100 in here. I didn't bring out the infrared thermometer, but whatever. Short version for part 1. These 3 are going away today, so there's like 2 jalapenos on there. That's last year's plant. It's not really sprouting much. If you look at the brand new plant that I got from the store a month ago, basically, it's got jalapenos starting, as you can see. And the thing is about 2 feet taller. This big Bertha was starting to grow, and then I don't know, between me burning it or just too many things on there, but this basically it stopped doing its thing, so that's gonna get replaced. The green peppers, although there are a couple that are starting, they're not growing up very fast. It's just whatever is on there, so that one's gonna go away today as well. So then I'll do a quick rundown, and then I'm gonna escape because it's hot in here, and I didn't bring the fan. So this is the chocolate sprinkle. So we got 3 hanging out there. I got a couple starting to grow there. A couple of leaves are still burned. I didn't cut those down yet, but lots of blossoms coming. So that's I don't know. We'll call it 5'7", 5'8" ish. Like I said, there's the jalapeno. It's just starting to bloom. This is the red pear. This one got a little extra roached when I sprayed all the stuff on there, but a lot of blossoms are coming out now. I need to string this one up with another string and kind of pull this one over so it's not hanging out in the middle here. Okay, you gotta figure, so that's, I don't know, if we go to the ceiling, that's about 7 foot, so that's taller than I am, so that's about 6'5"-ish. Anyways, these 3 stringy things are the bitter melons, or bitter gourds, just starting to flower. And actually, there's, trying to get the camera here between my face and the other. Let's try this way. There's a little one trying to hang out back there, but trying to keep it trimmed down. It's been, it's worse than a cucumber. It's mega viney. So, Thai chili, that one needs to get trimmed down. I've been saying that for 3 weeks. Haven't got around to it. Life is as it is. This is the Juliet grape tomato, so those are a little bigger than your normal grape tomatoes. So there's obviously the ones that have been growing are there, and there's a bunch of blossoms all over the place, so that's doing its thing. The seedlings, why I bought plants, so I bought plants today. You'll see those later after I do my work. They are not dealing with the heat, so I just let them dry out the last couple days. These are the extra plants. Let's see if anybody at work needed them, but you can see the cucumber one, well, the roots growing out of the rock wool. I'm at the black crim back there, and then the 2 sweet peppers. So anyways, those are all going by the wayside today. This is the black crim. no blossoms yet, but they're just starting to pop out up here just a tiny bit. I forgot what these two are. I think these are the pink ones, Amish pink or something. I'd have to go back and look at the thing. Both are doing really well. This one was a little runtier compared to the other, but it's catching up. And that's starting to get some flowers. This is the sweet pepper, you know, the little tiny peppers that you get at the store. You get a bag of like yellow, orange, and red ones. That's what that is. This is the cucumber from seed. You can see a couple little cucumbers on there, and then I'm gonna pan all the way out and back up. So that's going to the rafters. PVC's bending a little bit. I mean, there's not a lot of weight, but there is some weight going on there because this has got so many cucumbers, you can't count them. Well, you could count them if you wanted to spend all day in here, but the biggest thing to look at is this one. If you go back to last week's video versus today, that thing's grown probably 2 inches, and let's just say it's grown 4 or 5 times what it was last week this time. So these are pickling cucumbers, so this one probably can be eaten, well, it could be eaten now or anytime in the next couple of weeks. So that's the biggest one. You can see there's lots of little ones. I've tried to do some trimming. It's supposed to be 1 leaf per. I've got more than one coming out at a junction. I'm gonna let some of them go and see how it behaves. But that's the generic update on the greenhouse, and then I'll splice it together once I get the other 5. So these 3 are going. And have room for 5. So I want to go there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have to plan them out. I got, well, I'll tell you what I got later once I figure them out and where they're going to go. Other than that, I guess last week when I shot the video, the black netting wasn't up. So black netting is up. Supposed to drop it by 10 degrees, but like I said, it's almost 100 in here. There's a stave off to make it so it's not 115. It's supposed to block 40%, so everything's pretty loose with the heat, where this was pulled pretty taut. So I'm not sure if I have to go back in and tighten it up or just kind of let it ebb and flow. But other than that, that's it until part 2.